Hey, good morning. So it's another Breakfast at Fiji One Rugby World Cup update, and coming out of the weekend with a spectacular performance by the Flying Fijians. We saw them show their strength in the first 60 minutes of the match, coming up short of a win in that particular match, but also losing a player in Pedro Liato, who's going to be resting out the next 6 days, as it's a regulation by the World Rugby that it's a 6-day turnaround for a player to recover from such of a head injury. And one of the things that John Mickey mentioned was that he'll be missing out on the next game, which is against Uruguay, which is tomorrow. Ready for the next encounter against Uruguay. At the moment, then the next location, which is in Kamashi in Japan. Fiji is at, you should see pictures at the moment on your screen. They're actually warming down for the last travel from the last location. It was a flight into Hanamaki Airport, and after that, they took a 1.5 hour bus ride to Miyako City, where they get ready for the next match against Uruguay. But from the camp, it says that all spirits are high at the moment and ready to go for their next pool encounter, which is a short turnaround for this year's World Cup. So the team is raring to go in the next pool encounter of the Rugby World Cup in Japan 2019. And in the past couple of years or so, the two teams have met up before, Uruguay and Fiji, by the way. In the last World Cup 2015, both teams went head-to-head in the pool encounter. This is a team that's made up of most of the players that are in this year's team. And if you know, the likes of Nemanja Ngandolo was part of the team that back in 2015. But also last year, 2018, saw the team from Fiji to take off to Uruguay to have a tour of Europe, and they also hit it out in one of those friendlies. We'll take a look at some of the highlights of Fiji versus Uruguay and just see how each team fares up against each other when it does come to game day. Have a look at this.
And here they come now onto Stadium MK. Uruguay and Fiji. Fiji ranked number 10 in the world, Uruguay number 19. Fiji then to kick off, and they're up against the last tribe of Rugby World Cup amateurs. On Ganabaratu, space out here, Nakarawa, and there's the try to Botia. Did he avoid the touchline?
Just watch the offside, number 4 on the guard.
Number 4?
Number 4.
I'm number 4.
Yeah, offside.
I want the offside?
Yeah. Advantage over.
Just watch the tackle by Uruguay.
Well, it's going to be a penalty try, I think.
9. Okay, you tucked your left arm. It's an illegal tackle. It's a penalty try and a yellow card, okay?
Uruguay somehow holding on. Kinatale. He nuts the corner post, and I think he stayed in. In fact, the coach was the last man to score a try at a World Cup against England back in 2003 at Suncorp. There it is! Oh, Malaysia!
Just keeping hold, and then a smart switch of play, and the momentum takes him over. Brilliant stuff from Uruguay. What a comeback.
Ngandolo. He's going to take him on here. Here we go. Nakarawa. Nakarawa. For me, this man has been the player of the tournament. What an athlete. Almost intercepted. Nakarawa didn't hold on. Look out, Koto. Oh, look at this. Could it be try number 2 for Uruguay? It still could be. Oh, Malaysia was there. Gimeno, far side. Wow! Omacham. Another breakout here for Ngira. This is Dominico. Fiji for Buri Malu. Muri Malu all the way as the Flying Fijians break up.
We've just had an incident here. You two guys who were on a warning have come in and done that. You're both gone.
No, stop. Come on.
Campisi Mapu gets the yellow card, and that's a red for Agustin Omacham.
You can see, I don't really know what he's up to. Just leave it alone.
Seniloli.
Advantage.
Ngandolo! He was all over it before half-time, and what a finish for the big man. 17th try, 3 off Fiji's national record. 47 plays 15 against a fantastic South American opponent tonight.
I had the chance as well to talk to some fans as I traveled around the north. As I mentioned earlier, that I was in Boa recently, I was in Savu as well. I'm in Tavini at the moment, but when I was in Savu, I caught up with some of the fans who wanted to say their well wishes to the Flying Fijians as they take on the world in the next few matches in terms of the Rugby World Cup, especially against the team Uruguay that they play against tomorrow. Here are some well wishes from Savu.
Utombulare, gonga misusam, never go Andy.
I then go Aloy, I then go Sati.
We'd like to drop by to wish the rugby team all the best. Pamiming Avini Tauro, Franco Mani, go Fiji, go! Fuck!
I'm Mel Longobatu from Coral Island. I'm teaching in the Konroge. I'm standing here on the South Town, Hidden Paradise of Fiji. To all the members of the Fiji team, management and team that's going to play for the World Cup, all the best for the games.
Mili Kalongabatu, Sana Kanandi, to the members of the Fiji team, Vanu Nivina, Nangito. Go Fiji, go!
Tosabiti!
Nikena nito baru takachiko ba matabu bale nikito saraba nangito binakango. Ndo kilita nito ngoviti nangito na lele ya vitu. Ngai ndo kanango ko sini bibalo nga kataki beke ndo na dorbo. Ndo ngito saraba binaka beto kemba mibiti ndo nakani mami nana makichiko. Nikeke mami saraba kem ndo ndo na unita kanangito ngo. Kito maro takabale kito sanana makichukira na baka matabu bale. Nikito saraba nangito binakango na matakanikwa. Iyo ndo kanango kutataw beke ndo ndo ko ni ngula dava na kalo. Beta na kalo rani sule beke ndo nanganga. And na World Cup
So tomorrow we get to see Fiji take on their next assignment, which is Uruguay in their second pool encounter of the Rugby World Cup in Japan. And one of the things that we are seeing at the moment on paper is the fact that Fiji are the favorites to take up this particular match. But look, it's a World Cup. All teams have qualified to be a part of this tournament, and you can't count out any team that has qualified. We've seen upsets been done before in past World Cups, and fingers crossed that it doesn't happen around this time. But one of the things that you'll be finding yourself doing tomorrow afternoon is at 5:15 or before then, maybe 4 o'clock, you knock off work early, asking the boss to maybe take lunch in the office, or maybe you're knocking off work late just to watch the game with the workmates. But other than that, it's a go Fiji go, and I'm sure that you're all raring to see the Flying Fijians do the damage again on the field in Japan. For Breakfast at Fiji One in Tavuni, I'm Sylvester Rodule.